Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's begin, Aries. You're not happy point blank and you want answers and you're not getting them. Don't think of this as the worst thing in the world. It's not what you should be focusing on. This is just a slight hiccup and you're having to endure lots of people's BS. So most of it is to do with your workplace, people in the workplace. There are a lot of people that aren't pulling their weight and it's starting to really grind your gears. And I want to say, although, when you get home, it's a different story and you're actually in your peaceful zone. So it's nice to be at home at the end of the day. It's nice to feel this, and it's nice to be away from all that chaos. But work is just really, I don't want to say it's tricky. I want to say that for the most part, it's just not your cup of tea at the moment. And it's quite annoying that you have to baby everybody in the workplace. At the moment, there are a lot of things happening at work, within the workplace. There is transformation big time, mostly for those who aren't pulling their weight. And so the repercussions that are being experienced in their worlds, they're harsh, and if you don't do your job properly, obviously there are going to be challenges. And even though it's not something for you or that you need to worry about, you're having to deal with the challenges that they're being faced with. And, because it's right in front of you. It's in your face on a daily basis, but try not to get caught up in other people's dramas, in their stories, their BS, because it's one thing after another. It's constant. This vibe will only last for as long as you want it to, so just try your very best to stay out of other people's business. It's going to be a little tricky in terms of staying away from people because obviously this is lurking around, but don't get involved. Whatever you do, I can't stress that enough. That's the key to survival this week in terms of your work and your environment at work. When we talk about love, it is really sweet. It's doing wonders for you. You might be feeling a little more free. You've freed up your time. You've got time to move, to breathe, to recoup, which is really good because you've not felt like this for a really, really long time. I want to say that there's been some tightness around the love environment, part of your environment when it comes to your relationships. You've not felt as though you could let loose, but now it's a completely different you altogether. You're feeling really good about the future. You're feeling really good about moving ahead, and especially if you're in a relationship. This is mostly for those who are partnered with somebody. You have a strong bond with somebody, but if you're not in a relationship, you're going to feel as though you've got all the flexibility in the world. And this is wonderful. You've got so much time on your hands. You don't know what to do with it, which is wonderful. It is a good thing. Your money, I want to say, is on the rise, okay? So for a little while there, it would have felt as though you had to hold back. But this week is the beginning of something brand new. So your finances will begin to rise indeed. Thank you, Aries.